Hello everyone, welcome to the channel. So yesterday Manchester United won Copenhagen 1-0 at Old Trafford, and the game was filled with different roller coasters of emotion. The game was still in my nerves, but what I'm gonna say is that game was a lucky game, and that was a ugly win for Eriksen. So in this video I'm gonna say the 5 things we learned from that game. Firstly, I'm gonna start off with Christian Eriksen was a game changer. So Christian Eriksen came on the pitch, and I think he replaced Amrabat, and they were concerned that Amrabat was injured, but I still feel he's okay. Christian Eriksen came on the pitch and was awarded the man of the match by UEFA Champions League, and that was an awesome performance. He came on the pitch. He was just the only midfielder who completed the pass. He was just the only midfielder who crossed the ball in the midfield in our game yesterday. That was awesome, and I believe Christian Eriksen to do more and more. And people were even expecting Christian Eriksen to even be in the lineup. But what you see, Eriksen did what he wants to do, and Christian Eriksen was the game changer, and he had a lot of interception. He was just over everywhere in just a few minutes of the game, and there were a reason why he was the player of the game. So where is the question? Here's where the question come right now, is that not every game is meant for Christian Eriksen. You can see some game where Messi match is perfect for him, but majority of games are not made for Christian Eriksen. Christian Eriksen, I think, is a midfielder that have a selective type of game, and that game against Copenhagen was his game. And if he was the starter, and you're gonna see Christian Eriksen might have scored a goal and even give three assists, because what we saw in just a few minutes was awesome, and Christian Eriksen was over the place. More from Christian Eriksen, and he actually tried for Manchester United because he was the only midfielder who performed well. Bruno Fernandes was just playing trash. McTominay, I don't even understand why he was staying in the pitch for full 90 minutes, but kudos to Eriksen. We need more and more from him, and I feel that was a great impact sub from Eriksen's side. Number 2 is that is our duo prepared Maguire and onana redemption. So these are the two players that saved Manchester United. One made a crucial save at the last touch of the game, and that was awesome, and the other scored the only goal with a awesome and a brilliant header, and it came from Maguire. So these are our duo that they did pretty well, and that was the partnership we needed. And I feel both of them are the players that we didn't expect that are gonna save Man United and give us the 3 points. We obviously didn't expect that from these two players, but what I saw in Maguire was just total redemption. Maguire has faced a lot of criticism, and I'm gonna say, like, just this past 12 months, Maguire have been tricked off from this captaincy. Maguire was not really rated by the manager. Maguire has been looked down on by his teammates, but Maguire also has been criticized and be bullied by his fans, and also his own fans from England fans. But Maguire said no, that he's gonna fight for his place at Manchester United. There were even some time where Eriksen played Luke Shaw as centre back, and that time Maguire was available and he was fit. But now look at the Maguire of today. He's just showing total professionalism under Eriksen. We needed that. Maguire had an assist, and that assist against the Bees, and also he was the man of the match against Sheffield United. And now Maguire stepped up big by scoring the only goal in the match, and that was the match winning goal that gave us that 3 points, and we needed that. I believe Maguire that he actually needed that clean sheet, because he deserved that. He was just solid, nodding the ball, clearing the ball out with this massive head. And Onana coming in big. Onana too, his first 10 games at Manchester United player will be perfect, but just look at his last 3 games. He has been top notch. So people were even expecting Onana. I think the last 2 games we played against Galatasaray and against Bayern Munich, Onana cost us those 6 points. He was the main player and one of the top players that cost us those 6 points. But now Onana secured the 3 points for Man United. Eriksen said he has this power of saving penalty. He waited, and the last games he actually saved the penalty, and he was just buzzing everywhere. And I expect more from this new and current Manchester United defensive, though we expect more and more from them. And also the third thing is the Scot McTominay disaster. What we watched for Scot McTominay was an absolutely disaster. Like watching Scot McTominay, it just looked like watching an he's not even an average midfielder, but watching someone like a kid playing in the football pitch, playing for Manchester United. Because what I just saw, and then when I saw the lineup, I was just trying to say, how will he start Scott McTominay where you need someone to create? How can you Scott McTominay where you need to create for your attackers? Scott McTominay was just ghosting. If you look at our last game, he scored a goal, and now he has scored these 3 goals in his last 3 games. But Scott McTominay in our last game, he had only 16 touches as a midfielder. How is it even possible? Scott McTominay is hiding in the game, and you are not seeing much of Scott McTominay because he's just a minus. Since the entire 90 minutes, Scott McTominay has been a minus for Manchester United. He was not creating anything. Like, he had just been on the pitch doing nothing and just walking. He wasn't even pressing, wasn't even making tackles, no interception. Scott McTominay was just a total minus, and I was even surprised why Eriksen left him in the pitch for a full 90 minutes. It almost cost us the game by giving out a penalty to Copenhagen, but thankfully hopefully, and I'm so happy that Andana cleared that out, and now I feel Scott McTominay shouldn't be starting game. You guys see when Eriksen came up in the pitch, like, he was just the only midfielder, and at last Bruno Fernandes and Scott McTominay, Eriksen was everywhere, and I feel Scott McTominay should be dropped for a game against City. So the fourth thing I learned is that is this the right time for Marcus Rashford to be dropped, and because of his poor form. So Marcus Rashford was the same man that scored 30 goals for Manchester United in all competitions, and also provide 11 assists, that is 41 goal contribution, and one of the top scorers and one of the top goal involvement players in the entire world in 2023. But what I've seen in Marcus Rashford this entire season has been embarrassing, has been a total disgrace. Like, I will still stand by him, but Marcus Rashford has just been consistently giving not bad performance, but Eriksen still favour him. And when people are saying, this was what Jadon Sancho say, that Eriksen has favourites, and when players didn't perform well, you still play them in the game, and it just look like he's coming to a reality, because what I saw in Marcus Rashford was just total rubbish. And I feel like Marcus Rashford should have left the game, but having Garnacho on was just brilliant. You can see the difference what Garnacho did, and I feel this is high time we play Garnacho above Marcus Rashford, because Marcus Rashford wasn't pressing. Marcus Rashford loses the ball easily, and he can't even beat his man. He can't beat his man 1v1, and I was just so surprised. Marcus Rashford is just making poor decision making. Like, instead of passing the ball, making quick passes, Marcus Rashford will just return, carry the ball, take a shot, and he wasn't even accurate, and he just missed possession. This wasn't Marcus Rashford, we all know, but we are still gonna stand by him. And Eriksen once said that if all the teams stand behind Marcus Rashford is gonna deliver. But what I'm gonna say is that Garnacho needs to start against City. It is high time Marcus Rashford needs to be dropped. And the fifth thing we learned was Manchester United was tactically at class, and there were no tactical balance in the entire Manchester United squad in the first half, and there were even sometimes in the second half. So Manchester United were disjointed as a team, and you just look at this was Copenhagen, where we are playing an average team, and Manchester United can't even complete a pass. We can't even make a one-two passes in the opponent box. And even in the final third, like, we were not creating enough to score more goals, and that is a minus for Manchester United. That came from Bruno Fernandes, from Scott McTominay, and even from Amrabat, because for you to win game, you need to control the midfield. We bought a ball playing goalkeeper so that we can play that diamond formation, that exact famous formation. But what we are seeing, we were tactically at class, and people, I'm gonna sincerely say that I was just surprised. It's just funny how fans are not blaming Eriksen for that, because I believe we shall perform well and be the better team against Copenhagen. We need our 3 points. This is the UCL. Just look like Manchester United shouldn't even play in the UEFA Champions League, because we aren't in the level. When Rafa Varane said this Manchester United team is good enough to win the UEFA Champions League, it's absolutely impossible. The odds for Man United to win the UEFA Champions League, like, It is just so embarrassing. Like what I watched from Man United, I still feel Bruno Fernandes, the Bruno Fernandes in Portugal is still in Portugal. He haven't still returned to Manchester yet. I think that Mason Mount should have been a better option more than Bruno Fernandes in that game. Christian Eriksen was brilliant, and I feel Hannibal Mejri should have also been a better option above Bruno Fernandes. And when you see Bruno Fernandes not performing in the first half, second half, give Hannibal Mejri a chance or give Mason Mount a chance. And I didn't understand. I didn't know why Eriksen didn't put those players at the pitch. We were just disjointed. We were lazy in possession. There were no pressing, no movement, and I feel Manchester United could have performed more and more and more better. Perisic should have been a better option more than Anthony, but that was a massive 3 point. We needed that, and now we're moving to City, and we're gonna play City next. How would you predict the game? Let me know your thoughts on the comment section, guys. I still gonna see if we are a team. City plays a kind of possession football, but if we stand as a team, we might have a chance to win the game, and maybe might be lucky. And so, if we can control the midfield, I think Bruno Fernandes needs to be dropped. But because of his experience, he needs to play in the first half. But in the second half, drop Bruno Fernandes, put either Mason Mount or Hannibal. I even thought Mason Mount would have started in this game, but tactically we were not a better team. And I'll look at City right now. We need to perform well. If not, we are not. And we need to perform well to close the gap against City. And now we are just 6 points against behind City. And if we win City, we are gonna just be 3 points. This is Manchester United. This is as former United, and City are in former Manchester United. And if we win that game, we will just be only 3 points behind great Manchester City. So hopefully Eriksen solve the problem, but I still believe there's still a lot of work to do in the midfield, in the defense, and also in the attack. But I'm so happy Andana and Maguire step up in the game and won us that 3 points. And now hopefully we beat Galatasaray and we'll beat Copenhagen again, and I feel that will be possible. But let me know your thoughts on the comment section, guys. So bye, guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.